Hello once again, viewers, and greetings, fellow space travelers. This is Thorn of Night, and I am in my Let's Play world for my side of the Minecraft. And I am up here on top of the starting of, the continuing rather. Well, for you it's the starting, of my sandcastle. And I figured I would show you what I was talking about in the last episode about how you can stack signs sideways on top of each other to support sand. That's what that is. And in case you're wondering, it is not quite as hard as you may think. And I wanted to show you how I'm going about doing this. I have 15 signs here, and I'm making these two arms of this castle stick out by 15 blocks before I start building on top of them. And I am shifting over the edge of the sand and targeting just on the side of the sign, and it places it on that surface. But since it can't put a sign on the sign, it moves it out an entire block, and then I put a sand on top of that. And rinse and repeat, being sure to hit shift again before I start moving. And I do this for all the blocks that I want to put the sand on for the purposes of building this. Now you're probably wondering, if you noticed, that I am up on top of the sand castle, and I don't have a ladder or anything. I do have these steps. However, this is just going to be a storage room, and there's no access to the ground through here. This whole castle is literally suspended on a single solitary torch. And can I... Yes. Alright, I have to be really careful what I dig. But the way that I get up and down, in the off chance that I do need to resupply or whatever, is I have a bucket of water here, and I just place it on the side and make a water elevator. Now you're probably thinking, isn't that going to knock out the torch at the bottom? Ho ho! I learned in one of my previous designs, oh god, a trick that will save a lot of hassle if you do plan on doing this yourself in the future. And that is, even if I have water flowing in, I have a trough around the block that is holding the torch. And that one single torch is going to hold my entire castle. It's a strong torch. It's probably ironwood or something, I don't know. But I'm working on the wings right now. I just wanted to let you guys see the beginnings of my castle. Over there in the distance, in the middle of the screen above the crosshairs, I'll put it here in the corner, in the upper left corner, you can see the cactus that is on top of my cactus farm over there. So that's pretty much where I have the start point, the spawn point for this map. But I am going to be working on today the basic part of the sandcastle. Probably I will get started also on the hedge maze. I have determined that I am probably going to need to dig down this layer of sand here, and probably also this layer of sand, and then I will build out here to fill this in to make this level that I'm on right now a little bit wider. And this is where the hedge maze is going to go. And like I mentioned before, it is going to be a cactus hedge maze. Hedge maze. I can't say that. So, in order to accomplish that, I can't just put a cactus next to a cactus. Otherwise, well, it won't even let me. Wow. But if you have a block next to a next to a cactus, like right next to it, it will just pop the cactus off. So I have to do that number to make the actual hedge walls. So that's what the plan is. But I figured I would show you the beginnings of this. I sort of cut off the last episode a little early, a little sooner than I had originally anticipated, because I wanted to make sure I had a good spot for the actual base of the castle, and in the future, let's not have that in my inventory or in my hotbar. A way to actually get into the castle, and what I'm going to do is have a suspended sand bridge that's going to probably be suspended from over there, and also on the side of the castle, probably starting right about here, and it's going to make a walkway over into the castle from up there. I'm going to do my best to not let this part, this wing, come too terribly close to that mound of sand there. But yeah, this is the beginnings of it. So I'm going to get back to working on this. I will, after I have gotten a lot more done, I will give you guys another look-see at it. I'm nowhere near spending all of my sand. This is just one inventory full. I have some torches and signs. But the objective here is to have the castle be almost entirely made up of materials that will collapse if I knock out that bottom torch. And that's for two reasons. One, because I think it's a neat concept, and two, because I do plan on, after backing up the file, showing you guys what it looks like when the castle collapses. So you have that to look forward to. But first things first, I am going to work on this. I had not planned on being up here at night, but I guess I will be working through the night. Yay! But I'm going to go ahead and cut here, and I will be back with some more progress on my castle for you guys to see momentarily. Alright guys, I figured I would show you a little bit of my progress that I've made on here. I am going to be making it obviously multiple floors. This is pretty much where I am is going to be, maybe one higher, is going to be where the main floor is. But I'm going to be having some, I guess, basic storage on that floor down there, as well as the access to the dungeon, the oubliette, whatever it's going to end up being. And then starting on this floor, right over here is going to be the access point to the actual ground. And because I got tired of spending all the time bucket diving, I am on peaceful right now so that I don't have to worry about it. So I don't have to climb down and climb back up. But I guess since it is night, I'm going to take advantage of the dark conditions when it gets completely dark and let you see what the outside looks like. So, bucket and splash and come over here. It's hit the ground. Come on. No, that's not gonna. There we go. All right. And ta-da! It is by no means finished, but I figured instead of me just finishing the whole thing all at once and then showing it to you, I would let you guys see some of the progress I've made. It is going to be a sort of a T shape. However, starting on the ground level, there are going to be some other towers and such. Probably a main tower there with an offshoot. And that's probably going to be where my enchanting and alchemy are going to be. Another tower over here that might be like a bedroom. Maybe one tower on both ends. I haven't decided yet. I don't know if I want it to look lopsided or not. Sometimes symmetry is good. Sometimes asymmetry is better. I've yet to decide which way I want to go with that. I had several different plans for the layout of this, so I'm basically designing it as I go from the ground up. It's not going to be as pretty as some of the ones that you may have seen online, some of the castles and sandcastles, because, well, I'm sort of doing it on the fly, and it's just me doing it, and I don't have a template that I'm going by. It's just an all-at-once build. I did have to go back and get more sand and a lot more torches, but yeah, it's coming along nicely. I figured you might want to see it. Actually, while I'm over here, if I can climb the hill, I might as well find out where the... I made it! Yay! Where the center point is. Right about here. If I'm down there, then I can see just inside. So, right there. That's the start point. Okay, that's actually, that's a pretty decent sized bridge. Ooh, I can actually decorate the bridge. That means I can do something else over here. I might even use gravel. Haha. Alright, well, I am going to get back to work on this. I will talk to you in a bit. Alright, guys, so I am trying to figure out how to make this central stairwell a straight stairwell instead of a spiral like I normally use. And I happened to look down and I saw that the parts that weren't being filled in made the face of a wide-mouthed creeper. So I figured you guys might get a kick out of seeing that. Let me get back down here. There. Have to be real careful what I dig, because one block can cause a chain reaction. Yeah, I got the two eyes, the nose, and then the mouth, only instead of the normal mouth, it's one block longer. Yeah, I figured you might get a kick out of seeing the random creepy creeper face. Creepy creeper face. But yeah, I'm going to get back to building, and I will be back momentarily. Okay, so I've made a little bit more progress. I have a flat floor with access to the next floor down. This floor looks clean, and this floor is a little cramped, but it works. Everything is being suspended, and there's a walkway on all the sides. This is the floor that I'm going to be using for my main storage. You can see I've got the chests here and space between them for more chests. I'm not going to be able to stack the chests, so I'm going to have more on this shelf layer here, but that's fine. And same thing over on that direction there. And I will probably have maybe additional storage around here. I don't know yet. Have not determined whether I want to go that route or not. Let's see here. Now, for a couple of the blocks, I think 2 of them on each of these floaty supports, I did have to use some signs. There, and there. Because you can't put a torch next to a torch. And you also, I've recently discovered, you can't float a sign off of a torch. It has to be off of another sign or a flat surface. So I had to come up with that. Here's still the access down to the sub-basement oubliette, whatever it's going to be. Come back up here. Oh, because instead of using a spiral stair setup, I had to come up with a solution to the extra holes left by using the straight stairs. So some more floaty signs. That's how I solved the creeper face problem. Haha. But let me get back up here. This wing over here I'm probably going to have as like a dining hall or something like that, with a nice arched doorway here. And then probably starting around this area, I'm going to have one of my towers, and then the entranceway will be I'm still having a toss-up between whether I want the way in to be at this level or if I want to go higher. I guess I will decide when I get there. But basically, now what I have to do is focus on building up a little bit more and adding the tower, and deciding where I'm going to put my my bedroom, my sleeping quarters, and things like that. I am going to probably, I guess over here is where I'm going to have my workshop. That makes sense. Have the workshop here with access to storage down there. Yeah, it's coming along, and I anticipate having the castle done before the end of this episode. So here goes. Okay, guys, I think I've settled on the towers. I'm just going to have one on either end, on either arm. They're going to be 13 across. I guess they'll probably go up about, let's see here, about 20, 21, 22 blocks maybe, something like that. Oh, excuse me. One of them, I think I decided on this one over here, is going to be the nether portal. And this one is going to be enchanting and alchemy stuff. I also built the walls up a little bit, and this is how I am treating the windows, because obviously I don't want to really put glass in here. So I have torches holding up more sand so you can see out, and they produce plenty of light. I'm going to be thinking on how I'm going to do the bridge over here. It's probably also going to be sand supported, so I'm going to have to do some measuring. I don't know if I want to do it just one pillar and then splay out at the top, or a pillar with some signs, or I don't know. I'll figure that out. But um, this right here, the block I'm on, is going to be the way in, and I've already moved my spawn point over. Plenty of storage down here, lots of room for things. I will likely be filling these all up and using more space in here, so who knows, maybe this down here is just going to turn into a whole bunch of vertical storage. I don't know yet. But I just wanted to let you guys see the progress I'd made, and the windows and where I'm putting the towers and whatnot. I will probably make the main area here that I'm in, the central hub, I will probably make this a few stories taller, maybe 2 stories taller than the wings. The wings are only going to be, I think I decided on 7 blocks high. So starting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'm going to start in with the arched roof, or not the arched roof, but the sloped roof. And then this is going to probably just be, I don't know, a pyramid roof. Let's see here. I had considered maybe over here. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe right here having a small fountain, because, you know, that's dangerous and all. Water with torches holding up sand. But have a small fountain right here. I haven't decided fully yet. It might not come to pass. I will see how this goes. But I think having a fountain straight in from the entrance would look pretty neat. I know I'm not going to... Well, maybe I could have it in the middle. And, oh, there's a thought. I think that's what I'll do. I love thinking of ideas on the fly like that. That's great. I'm going to have a central column here where this torch is, because that's the center line this way and this way. And then along the outside of the column of sand that will be the central post will be a fountain, and I'll just have a little ring around here to hold the water in, and that's going to be my fountain right there. And obviously they're looking up the sky doesn't really help much. Hello. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and finish working on the towers, get those done, and start putting on the roof, and then come back in and do some more decorating. I will probably, once I finish one part or another, give you guys an update, but I will be back shortly. Alright guys, this is the progress I've made so far. I put the roofs on the main compartment and the side arms, wings. I guess wings is a good word for it. I have decided I'm going to be putting the for the roofs on the 2 towers, I'm going to be putting gravel instead of sand, so I'm off to go get some gravel. But I figured I would get this little view of the castle before I head off to go do that. I'm getting pretty close to done. It's just the two roofs and then the bridge and the interior stuff. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and head on off to get the gravel, and I'll be back. Alright guys, this is the almost finished product. All I have left to do is put in the bridge that'll connect that entryway to here. Maybe do a little design around that. I might put some sort of extra texture on the outside wall so it doesn't just look like something flat like it is there, and probably something vertical over there. But I think I'm going to have to cut this episode off. So I will be doing the bridge for the next episode. And probably I will even do a recording after I make a backup of the whole thing collapsing, so you guys can see what it looks like before I put too much else in there, like the nether portal and more chests and storage and stuff. So this has been quite an interesting little go. I'm not used to doing them quite this style. This turned out pretty neat, and I think I'm able to, if I want to, on the other side from here, add one more tower if I'm very careful, but I will have to cross that bridge when I get to it. Bridge. But this is pretty much going to be it for this episode, so thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe so you know when I put the next video out, especially if you're looking forward to seeing me make it get collapsed. That's always fun and probably laggy. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. I really appreciate it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this. Keep an eye out for some of my other videos. I have started a new series in the Feed the Beast mod pack called Lost in Mistcraft, where I am going to probably make a complete and total fool of myself, which will be fun. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. I'm going to cut it off here. Thanks once again for watching. This is Thorn of Night, and I will talk to you later.